We met at Flagler Hospital. We were both working there, but not alongside each other.
I was working in the ER. She was an admissions nurse running around. I approached her after I saw that beautiful hair.
I had been checking him out too, and I thought he was looking at me, and I was like, there's no way that gorgeous creature is looking at me. There's gotta be someone behind me. Because he was like, sort of like checking me out all day, like an entire shift, 12-hour shift. And he walked up at the very, like 15 minutes before the shift was over. He walked up to me and he was like, I don't think I've met you. My name is Adam. And I was like, hi Adam, I'm Lauren. And then I turned bright red.
We told like a whole lifetime story in like, 2 minutes?
Yeah, we like knew everything about each other, and it was just kind of this instant connection, just like they say in the movies. It's like just head over heels.
I was hoping to get a shift where I could see her again, so I was actually picking up extra shifts throughout the holiday. A couple weeks later, I was able to reconnect with her. And
yeah, about a month later, we worked a shift together again, and
this lady's name
just keep in mind,
email address.
well, neither of us were in charge of patients, so when I say that like we spent almost the entire shift together, we did. So he kept like leaving, like whenever it would be slow, he would come out and talk to me, and I posted up like at a nurse's station right by his area so that I could talk to him. And then at the end of it, yeah, he asked for my email address. I was like, okay, who emails? And he still says that like it's a grown-up thing, and I'm not grown up enough.
Kids like you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. And then he did ask me if I had a Facebook.
I didn't want to be cliche and ask you for your digits.
Ask for the digits.
So I asked for your email address.
It was definitely memorable. The first like outing that we had together outside of the hospital, we met for drinks at a bar called JP Henley's. And they have this thing there, if you drink 1,000 ounces of beer at like, how many, 50? They're 50, 20 ounces. You get to be in this club. And we both like beer. That was one of the things that we discovered we had in common almost right away.
So we started drinking the different beers, and over the next few months we finished. We got our, they give you these 20-ounce glasses that are engraved. And it was only like 3 or 4 months into the relationship, but she got hers engraved, Lauren Goliath, which is my last name. So
because we had already decided that we were getting married. Almost like maybe on our 3rd date, I think we started talking about it. But our first like proper date, he had me over to his house, and this was sort of the end of winter, but it was a chilly winter in Florida. And he cooked me steak and onions and mushrooms. And I brought wine, and he made a fire, and we didn't stop talking the entire night. We never watched a movie or had awkward pauses. We just were immediately best friends, like my favorite person to talk to.
Yep. We stood at the bar in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we just sat at the little island there and just talked forever. And we're still like that.
We'll waste the whole day just talking.
It's completely unnecessary for us to like have a movie date or something, because we'll just end up talking during it. He's my best friend.
I think our 2nd or 3rd date, I had started home brewing about a year before I met Lauren, and I think our 2nd or 3rd date, I had her come over to my house, and we brewed a batch of beer together.
Yep, I thought it was so cool. I thought he was so cool. I was such a nerd. And I just thought he was so cool because I like beer, and good beer, and IPAs and crafts and things like that. And I had the hair in my mouth. And he liked that too, and so we had that in common, and he brewed it, which I thought was just awesome because I like to drink it. And so we brewed a batch together, and we did everything together.
Yeah, I had never kegged beer before we started dating, and we've brewed probably, I don't know, how many batches have we done together? Like,
counting the wedding.
Probably like 30 batches of beer together.
For the wedding we brewed 40 gallons of beer.
I do IPA and honey kolsch.
Honeymoon honey kolsch.
Honeymoon honey kolsch.
Yep. A good like symbolism is a lot of work goes into making beer, and it's a labor of love, and a lot of work goes into making a relationship work. And we work so well together. He's the brewmaster and I'm the apprentice, and we are a great team. And so I think it's sort of like that. Like you have to work hard at it, but the end result is so worth it. Years. I think we'll just be having as much fun as we do right now. We love being together and having fun together and learning about each other and going exploring and people watching. Yep. Just, I don't know, lifetime of love.
I feel the same way for sure.
We take a lot of walks with our dogs. I just love doing that. It's sort of the little things, the traditions. We cook together. We have a shared passion for like all the Woodstock type music. So I don't know if that'll change. Sometimes I make him listen to the musicals, Pandora, that I love. So maybe he'll come around.
And I will listen to them patiently, waiting good music.
He likes the Beastie Boys, but it's not going to change. But our first dance is going to be to Joe Cocker's Have a Little Faith in Me.
I got the Woodstock soundtrack on record, original, at a flea market when I was in high school. My English teacher in high school got, her parents lived next to Joe Cocker or something like that, so I gave her the record and he signed them to Adam Cheers Joe Cocker, and we've always enjoyed listening to him and other Woodstock artists, and so we thought that Have a Little Faith in Me was a perfect song.
It is. He claims he doesn't. I don't know. Don't get mad at me. He does this like little dance in the shower. It's absolutely. He's like very type A and like can be very ritualistic, and it's very thorough. But he just has a little like choreographed routine in the shower, and it just cracks me up. And he adamantly denies it.
But then just get in the shower and wash the most efficient way possible, and then I get out.
So for me, it's not only that, but sort of what that represents, which is he's very tidy, and he makes a lot of lists. And I've actually gotten into the habit of making lists to keep organized, but he's sort of the order to my chaos.
Showers at least once a week now. Yep. Was an issue when we first started dating. She's mellowed me out a little bit, and I'm not quite so type A about everything, and she's come around a little bit and started cleaning a little bit.
Yeah, a little more organized.
Trying to be more organized.
Compliment.
Yeah. That's probably our biggest clash is my organization and your disorganization.
Yep. I used to say anyways a lot, and he corrected that. It's anyway.
It's not a word.
It's not a word. You are absolutely right. It's sort of the start. It's like the conclusion of our engagement and getting like we're still going to be getting to know each other for the rest of our lives, but sort of the start of one life. And we've pretty much had that, but it's making it real. Like getting married. He's going to be my husband. I like saying that. Soulmate is like overused word, but I've said that I feel like I was born missing him. There was like an atom-shaped hole in my heart, and only he could fill it, and he has. And then more than that, like things that I never thought to ask for, needs that I didn't even know I had. He's fulfilled all of that. Very blessed to be his wife in a couple hours. I get to marry my best friend. It's been hard not seeing him today. That's like I've been insisting on that, keeping that tradition.
I vow to kill and usually pick up any bug bodies for you. Also, I vow to always cover that beautiful white skin of yours in sunblock so you don't look like a little lover lobster. I promise to always miss you when I'm gone. I vow to always truly believe you're more beautiful without makeup. And I vow to always work it out no matter what.
I vow to clean up the spider carcasses after you kill them. I vow to not only wear SPF 50, but also to make sure that you do so that you don't turn into an old leather purse. I promise to miss you and to always wait for you, faithfully and hopefully, when you have to leave. I promise to never lose the passion I have for you. I vow to forever put you first, before family, friends, and self.
Amen. Do you promise to love her, to honest and cherish her, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, to be with her in all things good, as a faithful husband, as long as you both shall live? Please say, I do.
I do.
And now, Lauren, do you take Adam to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in holy matrimony? Do you promise to love him, to honor and cherish him, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, and to be with him in all things, a good and faithful wife, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
The rings, please. Lauren, please place the ring upon Adam's left ring finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love and faithfulness to you.
I pledge my love and faithfulness to you.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
And now you, Adam, please place the ring upon Lauren's left ring finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge my love
I pledge my love
and faithfulness to you.
and faithfulness to you.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
I, as a minister and legally authorized party, do pronounce that you are now husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
That's beautiful.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you for the first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. Goliath.
You are beautiful.
I forgot my bouquet.
There was one event to remember. It would probably be meeting you. Remember, I was very nervous to come up and talk to you. Thought you were out of my league.
Oh my goodness. I was seriously bright red the whole time he was talking to me. He claims he doesn't remember, but I blush like a maniac when I'm nervous or, you know, like on the spot. And he was just this gorgeous creature talking to me, wanting to know about my life. And I was just like, is he blind? He is the sexiest thing on earth. I'm probably blushing now thinking about it. The passion we have for each other. I'll say the PG version. So we are very passionate individuals in general, and we are compatible in every way. So I would, in 50 years, I would still want our passion to be just as intense. Even though it's a cliche, when it's the right person, you'll know, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm trying to take like little mental snapshots of the whole day because I don't want to forget a detail. And I know it's just going to fly by. We do. We don't have anywhere to stay tonight. Our wedding night. We're probably going to end up busting into our honeymoon gear and camping somewhere on the highway. So, we'll see.